items to buy, links and prices in the description. Part 1. Vent Holes. Step 1. Use a dry erase marker to trace the vent. I like the vents in my description because they have a screen. Step 2. Use painter's tape and tape around the hole on both sides of the plastic. You will be able to see the whole shape tracing through the tape. Step 3. Use a blow dryer or heat gun to heat the tape around where you will cut the hole. This prevents the plastic from cracking. Step 4. Cut out the vent holes. I recommend using a 4-inch hole saw, and a trick is to use reverse on the drill. You may also use a sharp X-Acto or utility knife. Part 2. Projector Hole. Step 1. Use a dry erase marker to mark where you will cut out a section for the glass for the projector. Step 2. Use painter's tape and tape around the hole on both sides of the plastic. You will be able to see the whole shape tracing through the tape. Step 3. Use a blow dryer or heat gun to heat the tape around where you will cut the hole. This prevents the plastic from cracking. Step 4. Cut out the projector hole. I recommend using a sharp utility knife. If your tub and this projector hole are large enough, you may be able to eliminate having to cut down the glass pane in the next step. Step 5. Cut your glass pane or a piece of clear plastic to fit this opening. Part 3. Install the 3 vents in the glass pane. I like the DAP UltraClear Sealant, as it is clearer than silicone. Run a bead around the vents and install them into the hole cutouts. Let them dry overnight. Gravity will hold them in place if you turn the tub on its side. Next, run another bead of sealant around the inside of the projector hole. Place the piece of glass or plastic you previously cut to fit and press it onto the sealant. Place an object on top and let dry overnight. Part 4. Install 2 or 3 fans depending on the size of your projector. One thing to remember is this will be used outside, and if used in colder climates, you should be able to only use 2 fans. I like these Axial Infinity fans as they are ultra-quiet, exceptionally well made, and include a heavy-duty aluminum fan with power plug cord, 2 fan guards, and mounting screw set. The mounting screw set is a big plus. These fans have dual ball bearing motors which were made in Germany. They are able to run smoothly mounted flat or upright and make 1800 revolutions per minute while only consuming 8 watts. They are 4.7 inches by 4.7 inches by 1 inch deep with the grills on. The cord length is 48 inches. You will mount these fans on the inside of the tub, directly over a vent. The fan screw set will allow you to mark where to drill the 4 screw holes to mount the fan. The rubber washers that come with the fans go on the outside of the tub and are secure with the included nuts. Here's a tip. Mark the tip of the screw with lots of dry marker and place it over the vent and against the tub with a little bit of force. This will then leave the marks on the tub where to drill a 3/8 pilot hole. As always, use the hair dryer to heat up the drill spots before drilling. Any marker spots left over can be wiped off. I ran several tests on how to set up the fans and decided on one fan pulling the air out and the other bringing in fresh cold outside air. This is called a push-pull configuration and creates negative pressure inside the tub. This kept the inside temperature at only 10 degrees warmer than the ambient outside temperature, and did considerably better than both fans working in the same direction. Part 5. Projectors and Final Tips. I used this DB power projector that only cost $55. It has native 1080, high definition, electric focus, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and great stereo sound. All this in a portable 6-inch by 5-inch mini projector. It runs cool and quiet, is very bright, and I love the small form factor of this case. Projection sizes range from 30 inches to 150 inches, with a distance between 4 feet and 15 feet. I highly recommend this tiny but mighty DB Power 4K projector. Home Depot sells these inexpensive, waterproof clear tubs for $24. They are rated to be fully submersible underwater because of their silicone seal and wide pressure clasps for secure closure. Because I used the small DB power projector, this tub at 22.8 inches by 15 inches by 12.2 inches worked perfectly. If your projector is larger, Home Depot sells larger EZ storage tubs. I used the short side of this tub because my projector was small. You could easily use the wider side and adjust where you install the vents. 2 final tips. Pick up a short extension cord with just enough outlets for the fans and projector. I left a link in the description to the one I used. To pass the extension cord plug through the tub, you have 2 choices. You can cut a small notch in the top side of the tub, as I did, or you could cut a small X hole and pass the plug through it. I felt the cover would protect the notch better than a hole in the side of the tub. Either way, use painter's tape on both sides of where you will cut out and heat this area with the hairdryer before cutting. Thank you for watching and making it this far. This was presented by Cat-Aritaville.com, home of an entire website devoted to artificial intelligence-created cat pictures. We also provide real-world feline advice and information. I hope this inspired you to create your own holiday projector enclosure, and if it did, please consider hitting that like button. It would truly help our efforts.